Hello there guys, this is 3DFX. We are back and I am going to continue creating some music in Bitwig. So what we will do, my friends, is we'll try to make a little bit of piano music happening here. So we'll see if we can write something. So let's see here, I always have my spinner here set to 8 bars. Which is my favorite kind of amount of bars to use almost all the time, for better or for worse. But that's what I use, and that seems to work really well for me. Here we have our basic tools in Bitwig, the pointer tool and the pen tool, which is number 1 and number 3 in the keyboard, which is really good to know. So I am going to load my latest project. Will probably be, let's see, we got up here recent projects, this one. So this one be the no on that. So and activate the audio engine. So this is the song that we're creating. I'm gonna have a little bit of a quick run through here on that one, on that note, so to speak. So that's how it kind of sounds, and I made this little breakdown the last time, I guess, and that tend to be 16 bars, it looks like. So we have an intro, or whatever we want to call it, so it goes from 0 to 16 bars there, and then we have this break coming up here at the, so that we call the start, these 16 bars, so to speak. I would call maybe first 8 bars and then the rest of the 8 start and mid section, whatever. And then we have this breakdown or whatever it's called, that just kind of comes here, and it consists of a couple of stuff. This piano with a reverb and a kind of atmospheric noise, which kind of have some form of sidechain. And then we have a sweep. This is a sweep up here. We also have a sweep down in the beginning here. Right here. So it sweeps like down instead. It's actually just reversed because I usually do that. And then we have this little hi-hat actually in the background, just to get a little bit richer with something. And then you have another piano. That sounds like this, and if you kind of remove the noise, is a little easier to hear. This just goes like that. And that one is just like a backup piano, so it's just kind of for backing up this other piano. Let me see this one. So all together we have sounds like this. And so in my world, I was thinking maybe I could add another piano on this, but I think might not be the best thing to do, especially on a breakdown. You want that kind of airy feel, like the song is trying to relax a little bit, you know what I mean? So it's kind of dodgy or whatever you want to call it. So therefore you don't want too much maybe happening right there. So therefore what I've used, instead of having another piano, I used a ton of effects, as you can see. So the median sweep, the sidechain sweep, and then we have this one. Which is kind of noisy, as you can hear. It adds kind of drama to, like when you play this. So that's how it kind of sounds before it goes into the break, or the chorus there. We'll name this chorus or whatever. So shut this. So just rename this chorus, maybe. There we go. Or I don't know if it's verse of course, but it doesn't really matter. Just that it doesn't have the same, that it's not a break anyway, because this is the breakdown, and that's kind of chorus or something. Either chorus or verse. I can never make up what's what, but anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. So here you can clearly hear it definitely gets more of like an abrupt opening of more stuff, more action happening. And also I forgot to mention this one. So we have this clap or whatever happening, but in the start you hear almost nothing. As you can see, I have some automation going on here, which is called. So I've automated the volume. You can see here volume. So that's this one. And you can hear it starts off a little bit silent, and then it goes more and more. So it's a little silent in the beginning, and then it goes more and more. Right. So that's how it kind of sounds. I'm not 100% happy really with the transitions. There are a little on the extreme abrupt side, I suppose, but really for this type of song, I don't know if it really matters, because it's kind of a little bit like, I don't know, house and so on. In my opinion, this sounds like house, but it's not really aimed to be house. But, you know, because it's a piano, so many times, you know, when there's a good swing and beat and whatever, then you may think it's a house. Anyway, well, I'll call it what you want. That's the style that I would describe it as, in almost anyway. And here we have a thing. So I'm wondering if we could reuse that. I think I've tried that and it didn't really sound good at that place. So let's try to take that thing and put it right over here. Maybe, like, the thing is, I feel this sound a little bit dorky, so maybe I'll just cut the first 4 bars, or this sounds better. The question is if you really want to have it there or not. So the question is if you want to have, say, these a little tighter all the way here. So in that case, the way I would go in here and mix the volume a bit better. So let's have a look at the volume management. Let's just put some, thank you, that's what I wanted, more like. So let's see. I'll put one here and I'll put one there, and I'll put this as 0. And I'll put say this one right over here and that one right over there, and just take this down a notch. So let's have these nope. Oh, you stupid little there you go. And we'll see here. And of course we'll mix this later. I don't really care so much for mixing right now. I'll volume mix this probably later. So this, I don't know if it's a little loud. So what I'll do, I'll probably take it down like. So that's a little bit better, but let's just diminish the volume just a little bit, like maybe like this. So I'll probably have it something like this. I guess that can work, so save that. So now the question is, are we going to try to develop like maybe the chorus melody or something like that? So I'll probably just take this one over here and kind of try to listen to what we got and so on. So let's copy this thing up. I don't have any ideas for now, so let's just keep trying and see if we find anything. Okay, let's see. So it seems like kind of. I wonder if we could do something else, like with this perhaps. I'll see if we can change the bass or something. Like, let's see. That kind of sounds cool. So let's see how this works out here. And we will borrow the drums and whatnot, of course, and the beat, I suppose. So this will sound really good. I just so that way maybe. Kind of have some swing, some rhythm to it, so it's pretty, it's kind of okay. Sorry. There's something wrong with my body. All right, so what are we gonna do? I think these could be played in the background. It doesn't need to be heard a lot, but a little bit isn't any harm. So I'm wondering if you're gonna louden these a little bit. Maybe we could put them a little bit louder here. I'm not 100% sure, but why not maybe try? So I'm gonna take these dots over here and just see if we can lift these a little bit. Alright, before doing that, I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't think we need them. It gets a little straightened out, and maybe try to just, whoops. I'll just keep them there. We don't want too much of that, so maybe you can even cut it. That's up to you. Let's put them over here. I feel like you can't really hear these things here, so that's a little bit better. Maybe they're a little bit loud. Let's try here. Something like that, maybe. I'll run with that, I guess. So. Alright, so that's okay, I suppose. So I'll see. So what I was thinking, like this one would be nice if you could develop that a little bit. So maybe like this. Give it a little twist and we'll see. It's like this. Maybe I don't need to touch that really. So we'll see how this gets in full scenario. I think we could just reuse this thing over here and we'll see if it will change or... Right. I wonder how this would sound if you just doubled these pianos. So we'll see how this will sound. So you have two of the same one. I don't know if it's that much difference, but I was just searching for get it a more full sound or something. Yeah, it does add to something. But yeah, I'm gonna give every single stuff in this mix, I'm gonna give it a tool, and I'm gonna put everything in mono for a volume mix. So we'll see what we can do about that. Turns out it's an okay track. It's not absolutely amazing, but it's not bad and has a punch. You know, that the kicks and stuff really works in this track, in my opinion. So it's pretty cool. Kind of cool. The down lifter should definitely be there, I think. And then the clap comes. Alright, so that's one way to do it. So what I'll do, I'll put this one over here and then I'll lower that just a little bit. And I'll have another one of these right over here. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna save, and I will probably have. Yeah, I can't really fit that there. That's a little sad. Let's have another. Come on. Let's have this in, but let's reverse this thing. Here we go. See how it sounds in the transition. So I think maybe we should hear more of this because it kind of connects the... Let's try again. And there's another thing. So I'm gonna take this down 2 bars, I think, like that. And so whenever this one connects, it fits pretty well with that one, I think. That's fine. Oh, there's there's something wrong here. I need to fix that. That's annoying. But what we'll do, so I'll put it right over there. That should probably solve it. That should be correct. I guess it's okay. I mean, it's a little too low sound on this. I do also wonder what happens if I use some of these continued here. I think we'll do it out. Right, so that's how it sounds, and I do agree it's a little bit repetitive, and you would like to have a bridge with something, but to write that you need to kind of think a little bit outside the box, and it's not always the easiest to kind of come up with a completely different concept from what you have now, but that's what's going to make this song more varied and interesting to listen to in the long run. But it's also really quite tricky to find that, so yeah. So I'm just gonna check my phone. All right, so what we'll do is just wondering what key this could be written in. I have no clue actually, so a little bit unsure. But yeah, so what I'm also wondering a little bit is, could I have some form of vocals or something for this? Well, I think I will not put any vocals on it, but I'm just wondering what is available. So let's check my samples, large libraries, and maybe vocal libraries, diverse them. But I can probably not use it for the YouTube copyrights anyway, but you know. Let's see what we got here. When you see me. But these vocals is not so easy to write for me, my opinion. But we could probably just try, say, one of these in here, just see how it sounds. So this one craves a reverb. Let's replica, please. We need a fat one on that. Diffusion. Like, I don't know. Let's have a compressor. Probably a completely different key and whatever. When you see me. Reverb. When you see me. When you see me. When you see me. Right, so let's just see. It's the wrong key for sure. Of course. Let's see what this is written for. E B. Let's see what that is. E B minor. Okie dokie. There you go. I wonder what kind of key I've written this song in. I'll try this. Remember. That will not work. Memory. So let's see. How does this sound? That actually sounded kind of. So like, shooby-doo. Let's have that one, dear. So, that's really speculative. I don't think it works very well. On the shore. Let's try something else, shall we? I'm free of my own distraction. This is so very minor. Keep like, straight up. Tonight I'm beating. Singing through her nose. Is it just a dream? You know, it's not bad vocals. It's just that it's a little not the easiest. It's a certain style on this. Dream. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's try this here. Probably not on the snare section though. Let's have it here. I don't think so. But
imagination.
okie dokie then. Let's see what if we can switch. Nope, thank you. Let's go over here.
Imagination.
Now that one pretty much works. That one pretty much. But I wouldn't say it's such an imaginable track. I like that though. That could be a little bit interesting. So we'll see. I would put a split EQ here, and I'll see if we can cut some of our bass there. Need to cut a little. So let's right over here. That's fine, but right over here it's much more important to cut. That sounds a little better already. Sounds pretty good. The problem here is that you can't hear her say imagination because we have a sweep and so on. Let's see, cut that. See if we can cut some more of these annoying, maybe the downlifter. I like that. I like that, but I want more reverb. So, and perhaps another compressor to our assistance. Where do we have that? Dynamics. Let's try that. This could be interesting.
Imagination.
I love that. Just two phrases, nothing else. Very short and sweet. That's good. But this one needs to be more intense there, I think. And I would like to have a riser there actually. Tends to get a little louder, but on the other hand actually gets pretty loud when the chorus comes, but I can maybe lower that just a tad. Yeah, I think that's fine though. That will work, I suppose. So let's see. So I wanna try another compressor here. Where are you? Compressor C. I need to have. We have 2C ether. That reverb will be great on vocals, I think. Well, it does so much, but the question is if that's what we want. I'm not really sure about that. No, not really. But you need to be very sensitive here. I have 3 reverbs on this thing now. So let's take the nature one. Where are you? There should be a nature preset here somewhere, which is really good. Forest. There. And we have to put this vocal in mono, because every vocal should be mono, so. I think that's pretty good. I'm not sure. What am I looking for? So yeah, you could use that, but I'm not sure I'm gonna use that dynamics. Put that down to 2, perhaps. So the question is, will I use this reverb or not? Oh, it really muddies it up. I should probably not use it. What am I looking for? Maybe mix. See. Just to try. A little fatter like that. That's not good. That's pretty. That's fairly decent. So. I think that sounds kind of. I don't think we need that dynamics there. Or do we? Right, that's pretty cool. So replica, that's a reverb, yeah. Replica diffusion, it's actually a delay, but it has a reverb diffusion mode, kind of. And so tool puts it to mono, kind of. I want a little bit width there. And then we have split EQ to remove cleaning out the voice so it doesn't have too much bass there. Then we have a compressor. Then we have a little bit of dynamics there. Up to you if you want to use it. I don't think we have to. But anyway, so, and then we finish that with a reverb. So there are two reverbs. It's the replica here and the that one in the end there.
Imagination.
But there's something I want to try. I want to try to put a saturator on the voice. Saturation is actually distortion from what I've heard, so I don't think maybe you should use that on the voice. I don't know, but it could make things warmer. So
Imagination.
depends what we wanted. So
Imagination. 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 Imagination.
it's pretty interesting.
Imagination. Imagination.
Does it give anything?
Imagination. 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 Imagination.
There. Let's see. That is really nice.
Imagination. Imagination. Imagination.
See.
Imagination. 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 Imagination.
Right. I feel like maybe I should take a little bit of a break on this. We've done a small nitpick stuff here. We added some very simple vocals there. I think it's a little nice actually. Maybe I don't fix it tomorrow, we'll see. We changed a little bit of bass notes and we changed just a tiny bit on these to kind of make it come alive a little. So that's kind of not a ton of work done there, but I feel we're pretty good with this. So I'll probably maybe. The problem is if we're going to have something here, a sweep or something, I'm kind of gotta have to be a little bit careful because let's see, put one of these here reverse there and see how that works with her vocal. That could almost work. So you could probably do that and then use mixer volume to like put up her voice a little, volume a little bit. So put that down, put 2 dots over here, put this one down, and put that one down.
Imagination.
Ooh, that's so loud, man. Almost in pain.
Imagination. 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 Imagination.
That's kind of... You will see that later if it's going to be that loud or not. So this is minus 6.9 dB, so let's put this one the same, I think. This one maybe should be even less, but we'll try. So let's try. It's pretty decent, in my opinion. But I don't really want to cut it like that. Maybe she needs to breathe a little bit. Let's see. Actually, she could have it all the way there. So let's go. Just to make sure she breathes a little. There. And from here, don't know if we want. Oh, okay, maybe it's can actually detect that. Okay, let's try to put it right over here instead. Oh, that doesn't work. See if it... Now I'm just nitpicking here, but whatever. I think I'm gonna be fine with. I mean, if this was professional, it would be much more picky. But who cares really? I just want the basics. So let's see. This is not, you know, gonna be released or something. So anyway, I'll shut that one off. I'll shut these volume and gather this together, and I'll see how this sounds. I wonder if I could just cut, say, there. Didn't really add a lot. It doesn't really help. Sometimes when you remove stuff, it becomes like more, you know. So, but let's try to cut some other stuff as well. So say 3 bars or so. Let's do this then. Let's just see if we can cut some more stuff here just for fun and see what happens. Let's see this. cut some more. Like, let's put it right down here and cut these. So I'm thinking, what happens if I want these in again, like that? And just... redo. Don't know really how I want it here. Cut these. Nope. Alright, so what am I gonna do there? So I think I'll have to try to write some form of bridge section that maybe connects these two if I want it a little smoother or something. Someday or something. Right now I don't really feel have the imagination for that, so to speak. So we'll see what we'll do.
You can follow.
Right.
I will show you. Alone
No.
in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Catch a falling star.
Okay. How about... Okay, so yeah. Of course not. Let's have that over here somewhere.
Catch a falling star.
Oh, that becomes completely no. So that's not in line with... That sounds good. That sounds pretty good. So that's good. I'll save this and I will... So the question is if I should just cut this one to here. This one you could probably continue. So I'm wondering if this transition should be maybe here, and then this one should be one more, perhaps. So in that case, these would go over here too. I think it's more logical, perhaps. Because then comes the that piano comes in like a solo there, so that's kind of more in line with that. And this one too. Yeah. So I think you know, I've been doing some small tweaks today, and I haven't really been doing anything very major, apart from maybe adding a bit of vocals there. Yeah, but I think like I'm gonna be fine with this for today. Maybe tomorrow, whatever time will come, we'll write a break. I mean, we will write a bridge. I want one bridge here, and I want one bridge there to connect these two. It doesn't have to be very long, actually. The shorter maybe the better. I don't want the song to get too long because it's not really that good. But it's pretty basic. But it's a pretty catchy one. So I'm pretty happy with it. Sounds good, fairly. So that's what I'll be looking at, say tomorrow or some day whenever there is time to do this. But for now, again, say if you haven't, I am going to be done. And thank you very much for watching. If you like these type of videos, seeing me producing music, that's what you will be doing in the future as well. So if you like the video, you know that you can like it, you can subscribe to the channel, that's up to you. And you can do other things as well, that's up to you. But for now, I'm going to sign out for today and stop recording. Thank you very much for watching. This has been 3DFX. You are welcome back anytime. And we will be looking at making more music. All right, see you later, alligators.